Good morning, students. I am Nisha Sindhi and I am taking 5th standard English subject. Today's topic is lesson number 3, My Mother. So, students, this is adapted. This is the story from a Russian folk tale. Folk tales are the stories that are passed down orally from generation to generation. Folk tales are liked by people of every age. So, students, let us read a folk tale from Russia. It was harvest season, and some villagers were busy cutting and gathering wheat. So, it was harvest season. Harvest season means the time when crops are collected after cutting. It was harvest season. Harvest means the time when crops are collected after cutting. Villagers. Village people were busy in cutting and gathering wheat. So, what the villagers are doing? Villagers are busy in cutting, and after cutting they are collecting that wheat, gathering wheat in the field. Marfa and Ivan were also busy in their field. So here two persons, Marfa and Ivan, were also busy in their field. In their field they both are also busy in cutting and gathering wheat. Every day they would come to the field early along with their children. So here Marfa and Ivan, what they do every day, they come to the field, they come to their workplace with their children. They stay till sundown. They stay there till the sunset, till the sundown. Varya was their youngest girl, who was 6 years old. So what is the name of Marfa and Ivan's daughter? Varya. She was the youngest girl. Her age is 6 years old. Her legs were so short that she had not to run and skip to keep up with her parents. So here Varya's legs were so short, very short. So she had to run and skip to keep up with her parents. Varchika, you are a little slowpoke, her father said as he swung her on his broad shoulders. So, what did the Varya's father said? Varchika, you are a little slowpoke. Meaning of slowpoke is very slow person. What did the Varya's father said? You are a very slow person. So, her father said as he swung her on her to his broad shoulders. Varya knew she had to stay at least 20 or 30 paces away from her father as he worked and switched his newly sharpened scythe. So, Varya, Marfa and Ivan's daughter, Varya, little girl, 6 years, little girl, knew that she had to stay at least 20 to 30 paces. Paces means steps. She has to stay at least 20 to 30 steps away from her father because he is working in the field with a sharpened scythe. Here scythe means sharp curved knife to cut crops, because her father is using sharp knife to cut the crops. He is using sharp knife to cut the crop. So she knew that it may be dangerous to her. It may be harmful to her. So she stay away 20 to 30 steps away from her father. Swish, swish, swish went the scythe as Ivan cut down the wheat. What the sound comes? Swish, swish. When the Ivan cut the crops or wheat. Marfa followed him. Marfa followed Ivan, gathering the wheat into sheaves. Gathering the wheat into sheaves or bundles, just big enough to bind. Varya, eager to be helpful, held each bundle as her mother tied it. So now Ivan is cutting down the wheat and Marfa followed him. She is collecting all the wheat into sheaves or bundles. Sheaves means bundles of cut wheat. Now her father is cutting the wheat and her mother is following him and collecting all the wheats, bundles of cut wheat, and now she had to bind it. Now Varya, eager to help her mother, held each bundle as her mother tied it. Now she is held each bundle of wheat when her mother tied it. When 3 sheaves were tied, her mother stacked them in a little pyramid. When the 3 sheaves means the 3 bundles of cut wheat were tied, then her mother stacked them in a little pyramid. Sometimes Varya would not follow her mother, especially on very hot days. Sometimes she is very little when every time she used to help her mother, but sometimes when there is very hot days, that time she would not follow her mother. Sometimes Varya not followed her mother in a hot days. She would stop to rest on the warm ground. What she will do, she will not follow her mother, and sometimes she would take the rest on the warm ground. In the in the warm ground, in the cold place. Later, she would run to her mother and bury her face in her mother's cool arms. Later, what she do after the rest? She run, run towards her mother and bury her face in her mother's cool arms. The villagers worked tirelessly. Their muscles ached, but they were happy because the harvest was rich and there would be bread for everyone. So villagers work very hard, very hard. Their muscles were ached, they get the muscles pain there, but also they work very hard, tirelessly, because harvest was rich and they would get everyone get the bread for everyone. There would be a bread for everyone. Finally, it was the last day of the harvest. Now it was the last day of the harvesting. So the wheat had all been cut. Now the wheat had almost completed. All the wheat had been cut, stacked into the bundles and ready to be taken away in wagons to the threshing barns. So now all the wheat have been cut, stacked into the bundles and ready to taken away in wagons to the threshing barns. Threshing barns means being rooms or buildings where the wheat is beaten to remove the grain. Threshing barns means big rooms or buildings where the wheat is beaten to remove the grain. Varya had been with her parents for some time, but the day had been a very hot one. So Varya is along with her parents. Her parents is working till the sundown, and also Varya stayed there with their parents. But the day has been very hot. The day was very hot. She wandered into a row of wheat that was not yet cut down. It was cool and pleasant, and the sun did not beat down so fiercely here. So fiercely here. Soon she was sleepy and curled up and went to sleep. So what the Varya do? She is staying there with her parents till the sundown, till they work there. So now there is that is very hot day. So what the Varya do? One wheat has still not cut down. So what she do? It was a cool and pleasant place. There still the sun did not beat down. So what she do? She go there and take some rest. She take some sleep. She was sleepy and curled up and went to sleep. When Varya woke up, she jumped to her feet. Now Varya woke up. Now Varya take some rest and she woke up. She jumped. Her mother was nowhere in sight. Mama, Mama, Momchika, Varya called loudly. Now Varya wake up. So now she can't see her mother anywhere. So she called her Mama, Mama, Momchika. Varya called very loudly to her mother, but there was no answer. But there was no answer from her mother. Maybe if I run along the row, I will catch up with her. What she thought herself, she thought maybe I run that time I can catch up her along the row. She thought herself. She ran to the end of the row, but there was no sight of her mother. She then ran the other way, but there was no trace of her mother. What she do now? She ran to the end of the row, but there was no sight of her mother. Her mother is, she can't see her mother anywhere. She then ran the other way. She now ran to the other way, but there also she do not find her mother. It was almost dark when Varya stumbled into a clearing where men and women had paused to gossip after the hard day's work. Now it was almost dark. It was almost dark means because all the uh, villagers working till sundown. Now it's going to be a night time. It almost dark and Varya stumble. Stumble means to fall or almost fall while walking or running. Now Varya almost to fall while walking. So all the men and women were paused to gossip. After the hard work, all the men and women gossip. Gossip means talk about people and happenings. All the men and women started to talk about the people. Her parents were, so all were gossiping what happened or their day-to-day routine or talk about people and happenings. Her parents were not among them, so she saw there, but her parents were not among the villagers. The little girl started at them, not knowing what to do. Now, little girl stared at them. Now she is continuously staring the men and women who are gossiping there. But she don't know what to do now. So students, next part of the lesson we will continue in our next class. So now it's time to take the homework. Write the keywords page number 2021. You have to write the keywords from the lesson My Mother, page number 2021. Write in your English homework notebook and also read the lesson carefully and send on WhatsApp. Thank you.